Maybe Allah wanted you to finally start paying attention to the messages He provides you on a daily basis. And that's why He suggested this movie. Maybe the video itself is a sign. I will show you how to perceive and identify Allah's direction. Unaware of this, the majority of Muslims believe their du'as are unanswered because they anticipate divine guidance or some other absurdity. You have been seeking in the wrong place, but your prayers are being heard, you are being led, and Allah has been speaking with you. It is a fact that Allah will speak to you through the objects of your daily existence. According to the Quran, and it is not for any human being that Allah should speak to him except by revelation, or from behind a veil, or that He sends a messenger to reveal. We don't need to worry about receiving revelation since, obviously, none of us will. Thus, the teachings of Allah's messengers, which include the Quran and the Sunnah, constitute one channel of communication between Allah and us. However, because the majority of Muslims ignore this path, I would want to concentrate on the second one, in which Allah leads us from behind a curtain. That essentially implies that you won't see Allah or hear Him directly. Instead, He will guide you. I'll use the story of the two brothers in the Quran, one of whom killed the other out of jealousy. When he came into a dead crow burying another dead crow, he was carrying his dead sibling and had no idea what to do with his body. This was a sign from Allah, he thought, and he understood now what to do with his brother's corpse. And for that reason, even now, people bury dead. Think about it for a second. Have you ever been outside and overheard someone say, "Oh man, I need to pray more"? Or you go to Jummah and the Imam is talking about dumping your haram girlfriend? You're hearing that for a reason. Every minor detail in the universe was put in its correct place by Allah, every grain of sand, every drop of water, and even you. You are where you are for a reason. You see what you see, hear what you hear, and feel what you feel because Allah wanted you to be there in that moment so that you may experience and learn. Muslims nowadays have given up on the concept of presence altogether. We are simply too uneducated to pay attention when we hear the solution to eventually solve our problems because we are too preoccupied with the chaos of our everyday lives. Even worse, sometimes we think of someone else and get conceited, thinking, I wish he or she were here to hear this advice. But they were not placed there by Allah. You were placed there by Him. You can believe me, buddy. If He wanted them there, they would definitely find a way to get there. However, He placed you there so that you may hear and gain knowledge. He will encourage you to pursue specific activities and make them simple for you to do so. They might be sports or a certain professional route. Conversely, He will make things tough for you when they are not favorable for you. One instance might be if someone abruptly distances themselves from you and you don't know why. Imagine you are in a haram relationship and it's getting difficult for you to marry your partner. However, it was either because your haram relationships opposed your marriage by some means, or understood that they were harmful to you. What are you doing, my friend? You should dump your girlfriend or boyfriend after watching this video, as I have instructed. Simply pause for a moment and observe while you continue with your day. I promise that you will discover, perhaps through a discussion, a piece of guidance, or perhaps another video similar to this one, that Allah intended for you to receive this message for a purpose that is only known to you and Him. See the following video. Insha'Allah. I'll see you all real soon.